Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome to another Let's Play project of The Liar Princess and The Blind Prince. I fell in love with the presentation of this game when the trailer came out last year, and I really wanted to dive into it. Not only because the art style is so eye-catching, but that, I mean, this game in general feels like a really good story. I don't know how to say. This is going to be this. Oh, I have to use the D-pad. This is going to be a blind project. I never played this. I've never seen much of this game outside of the trailer. So with that all being said, let's jump in. Okay, I'll just take slot 1. And oh. Okay, it's Japanese undertones. Well, I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say. While the story's happening, I should say that this, for anybody who has not seen anything about this game, this is a puzzle game. And it's a puzzle game sort of designed to hit at your heartstrings while you play it. Filled with beasts and ruled by a powerful witch. Even during the day, the forest could be as dark as the winter night. Because of this, humans rarely ventured inside. I'm gonna skip it because it is Japanese undertones. Well, I'm not doubting the Japanese voice acting. Well, I am I'm just making a great record for myself right now, aren't I? As terrible as the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness when the moon shone. The voice belonged to a large wolf. She would proudly sing towards the moon high atop a cliff every night. The wolf's singing drew in an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest. Every night, the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song. One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voice's identity was hidden because of the cliff, but this only piqued the prince's curiosity. The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters, after all. What stupid prey, she thought. I should eat him now that I finished my singing. However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before been praised for her singing. She hesitated at first, but for some reason, she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him. For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward to the prince's applause. But, the wolf thought, if he finds out that I'm a monster, he'll get scared and he won't come listen to me sing anymore. So every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep, dark forest. These nights continued, even as the seasons changed. On a night like any other, the wolf sang her song towards the moon. It was the same quiet evening for her. However, tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination. That's usually a bad thing. Determination never leads to good things. Time has shown this to be true. He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice with his own 2 eyes. The prince climbed the cliff, his heart full. The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first, but when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause that always came afterward. She pondered and wondered and glanced down below. What? Why was the prince so close to her? He'll hate me if he sees me, the wolf panicked. No one should see what I really look like. She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes. But instead, her claws accidentally tore at the prince's eyes. The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought if a human falls from this height, and hurriedly seized the prince's arm. At the same time, the terrified prince felt the same beastly presence on his arm, as the one that had just scratched out his eyes, with increased dread tenfold. Which increased his dread tenfold. Gomi! The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arm slip through her grasp. The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then, thump! He landed safely on some bushes. Though he was not harmed from the fall, the wolf's claws had injured his eyes. A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion. The prince must have been hurt by a monster up above. The soldiers quickly fired some arrows. The wolf was concerned about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest. The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory of claws in his eyes and the beast's grip on his arm became engraved in his mind. Several nights later, the prince, now blind, has brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle tower. The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful, she thought angrily, and she snuck into the tower to check on him. And we have control as the wolf. So right away, by the way, hi. Go away. Hey, I said go away. Right off the bat, the Nipponichi, or NIS team, whatever you prefer to say, it has shown brightly its flavor of amazing storytelling. It has shown brightly its amazing storytelling with a grim setting. Can you go? Thank you. I just kind of combo ramboed that key. For anybody, I guess this is kind of a random trivia, a side thing. For anybody who has not played anything else by NIS or Nipponichi, they're most notably known for the Disgaea series, but they occasionally put out these puzzle platformers like this. I can't think of it, like a Rose and the Thorns or something like that was another one that came out a couple years ago that kind of had a similar art style to this. So, though they are more known for Disgaea, Nipponichi does put out a lot of smaller games like this. The wolf came across a cold room and saw the distressed prince sitting inside. The prince sensed someone nearby and raised his face. A large cloth wrapped around his eyes, as if to hide something shameful and dirty. Prince, the wolf said uncertainly. That voice, the singer in the forest, the prince said. He can recognize me by my voice, thought the wolf. Storytelling is weird and hard sometimes. Yeah, that's right, the wolf responded. I was attacked by a monster in the forest, the prince said, but I'm glad you're alright. The prince smiled a bit, with a relief. The wolf felt her chest ache when she looked at his ragged figure. Thank you for coming, but how did you know I was here? The wolf didn't know how to respond to that question. I'm a princess from a nearby kingdom, the wolf lied, remembering that the prince couldn't see her. I said I wanted to visit the ill prince, and they let me. Anyway, forget that. I can't believe that you're here, that you're trapped in here. I also am bad at sight reading, apparently. But I was attacked by a vicious monster, and my face is awful. My vision is gone. I can't wander outside. I'm forbidden from showing my face in public ever again, the prince said, his head hanging sadly. Let's ask the witch of the forest to heal your eyes. The prince looked dumbfounded upon hearing that idea. The witch? You mean the witch of the forest, like the one from the storybook? Storybook? I'm not sure, but the witch can grant all the wishes. She can fix you. The witch lives deep inside the forest. I could take you there. The wolf was excited at the prospect, but the prince's head continued hanging. It'd be hard to take me deep inside the forest, and the monsters rendered me blind. I can still feel his claws on me. The prince couldn't continue, his shoulders trembling. The wolf dropped her gaze upon hearing his words. She looked at her paws. All she saw were sharp claws that were made for hurting others. I want to take the prince from here, the wolf thought, but I can't hold his hand with these monstrous claws. Determined, she clasped her paws quietly and stepped closer to the prince. I'll take you to the forest to see the witch. The prince slowly raised his head to the wolf's voice. But just wait here a bit, I'll be back shortly. She then fled the castle tower and ran into the forest. It is very storybook in proposition. I like this. Yeah, there's not a lot of gameplay happening right now, but I like how they're presenting everything right now. She ran all night through the forest. The sun was rising just as she arrived at the witch's house. The witch of the forest turned her gaze to the sun visitor. Oh, what a rare customer. A man-eating wolf. Come all the way here. What's this about? I wish to become a human. There's something I want to see. The witch let out a hearty laugh. Sly wolves rarely said such things. A man-eating wolf becoming human? How amusing, but why on earth? Never mind. No need to divulge the details. I believe I already know why. The wolf growled at the witch's mockery. The witch prodded the wolf's nose, the latter looking ready to bite at any time. But of course, I shall grant your wish. But you do know what I need, yes? Strange glowing spheres appeared out of nowhere. The witch pulled onto her and sighed, admiring it. Beautiful. Each one differs from the others. You are unique gems. The sphere's vivid glow pulsed in the witch's palms. The witch was a collector of rather crude temperament. Wow, that word is a tongue twister. In return for granting wishes, she took the requester's most cherished possession and turned them into crystals. The most beautiful hearts are the ones willing to lose what's important to them in order to get what they want. So, what will your heart reveal to me? The witch peered inside the wolf's eyes to discern a suitable parent. Yes, how about your singing voice as compensation? My singing voice? The wolf knew that the witch had a wicked streak. She knew she had to sacrifice the most important thing to her. Still, her heart trembled, doubtful. The beautiful singing voice that the prince praised, or the chance to hold his hand. Okay, I'll give you my singing voice in exchange. The mouth of the witch's mask curled up, as if giving an evil grin. Excellent, payment accepted. I didn't expect to get this from one so prideful, but I suppose life is full of surprises. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll give you a little something extra. The witch's eyes twinkled dubiously. I'll give you whatever form you desire. What do you want? The wolf remembered what she had told the prince. I want to look like a princess. The witch chuckled softly at the wolf's voice. The wolf's choice's voice. Help! My, what a lovely idea. But just so that you and your human friend will be devoured by monsters before you even get here. The wolf was unnerved and hung her head, ashamed that the witch had seen how futile her plan was. Didn't think about that, did you? Even clever wolves can be so dull sometimes. I'll modify the spell so you can return to your wolf form at any time. A magical light appeared as she began the ritual. The magical light wrapped around the wolf's body. A part of the light gathered near the witch. I received your singing voice as the toll, the witch said with an eerie smile. The light around the wolf suddenly shone bright, and then faded. But I'm still a wolf. The wolf looked sad and disappointed. It's a complex spell, the witch said. Give your body one night to get used to it. Her task complete, the wolf departed the house. However, the witch stopped her in her tracks. I almost forgot, the way of the moonlight, yes? If you fall under it, you will immediately turn back into a wolf. Alright. Soon I'll be human and hold the prince's hand. I'm so excited, full of hope. The wolf eagerly anticipated returning to the castle tower where the prince was waiting. After leaving the witch's house, the wolf made the journey back to the castle. She recalled the witch's words about turning into a princess. It had already been one night. The prince was in sight. The wolf focused on transforming into the princess. Well, oh, okay. I'm right there. And there we go. That was actually really quick and painless. The princess called the prince. Prince? Princess, you came back. Thank you, but... Don't worry. I worked hard to be able to let you out, Princess said brightly, turning to ease the prince. Alright, she thought. I have to get him out of the cell. I can destroy the bars of the wall, but the prince needs to get away from them first. Could you step back a little? Okay. Despite the prince's confusion at her instructions, he stepped back from the bars. There we go. And it's as simple as that. As the princess gets closer to the prince, take the prince's hand with Y. This is cute already. The princess timidly grasped the prince's tiny, warm hand. Though he was scared, he weakly grasped hers back. I gave up my singing voice to be human, she thought, feeling joyful, but I'm glad I did. Let's go to the witch of the forest. Make sure you stay close to me, okay? Okay, but I want to explore a little bit. I can still jump as the princess. Oh, I have to hold Y. Fair enough. Can he jump? He can jump. That's all I need to know, is that he can also jump. They entered the deadly forest, traveled to the witch's house, and healed the prince. And so, their journey finally began. You're gonna need to come with me. And this is why I like this game. This is why I like this game. It's gonna be puzzles, but it's cute. And it's very stylized. Stay there. And I guess I'm now finally getting kind of a flow for how it works. So, it's simply run and move. If there's a monster in the way or something of that sort, you want to leave the prince behind and transform. Simple as that. Also, we got kind of a magnet hand situation going on with these two. Your jump kind of sucks. Can I help you? Now, as time goes along, I will weigh my... I've kind of gonna end up weighing my decision if doing this was worth it. Hello? I don't even know what these do, but I'm taking them. But I figured after so many... I figured, like, after the occasional... Can I get up there like this? Hold on, can you come over this way with me just so I don't scare you? But after playing so many games... After playing so many games recently that are kind of more action-y titles, I figured kind of a puzzle title would be a nice change of pace. Then it's been a while since I played an indie game, kind of front to back. I've been sticking most of the mainstream stuff, and I really do miss playing a lot of these indie things. Oh, we're not done here yet? Hey, who said you could keep going? I swear I hit that one 3 times. But yeah, just... I don't know. I don't know what to give my exact thoughts on this right now, the kind of exemplify it or like reason why I want to play this game. Other than I like the art style and I like the simple premise. You aren't going to make this jump. Oh, as the princess. Right. No, no, no. We don't go wolf. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able... If I'm going to be... Oh, oh... Okay, I'm going to have you sit there for a minute while I go take care of this. I forgot what I was going to say. I want to say, like, I do enjoy doing these, like, indie games that... At least that initial... I know what to do here. Okay. Can I... Huh. Okay, so I messed something up already. Okay. Is it a move? It's a moving platform. Come here, quickly, before it goes back up. Okay. So, brief discussion. Oh, the wolf weighs as much as 2 people? He's fine. It just got a little bump. I really wish there was like... I do really wish there was like a way to give like a warning to the prince for certain obstacles. But I guess that's not a time for here or... now. There, I will do it this way. Come on, magnet hands to me. I guess there's just some part of this that... There's just some part of this that... Oh, I get it. Really? Oh, I guess it's just gonna keep going up and down. Now I hit 2 buttons. I was like, oh, really? This early? We're gonna have some... big ol' BS happen? But no, it's fine. Now you stay here. Never mind. You come over here. Because I need a treasure over here, apparently. Hit! Dang it. I'm already seeing this as one oversight of the game, is that... Keep your balance. Keep your balance to help me keep my balance, please. Oh. Prince, please. Just stand on this end. It'll be fine. There we go. Okay, simple enough. There's more up here. You can't hide this from me. I play enough of platformers where I know there's little hidables and collectibles up higher. Oh, that's bad. Oh, really? Where do I get saved, by the way? At the start of this. Okay. So now my first puzzle has been brought into the limelight. I figured it was just going to be a simple runaway kind of thing. Too small. Can't do it. Anyway. Let's try it one more time. Although I have a feeling of what I need to do is it's going to be... come over here, say, oh no, I am princess. And then I have to run back out and challenge. Where are you going? Where are you going? Now, if you excuse me, I have leaves to collect. I don't even know what they do, but I'm collecting them. Because of potential 100%ing. Will I get them all? No, probably not. Knowing my track record with 100%ing certain games, that's a no. Anyway, I think with this is kind of a weird stopping point, but after all the story we had, I think this is a good place to stop. So everybody, I do want to thank you so much for watching the first episode of Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. And come back next time to see how much more of the puzzles the forest can offer. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.